थैंक यू सुचेता जी, आपने आज के ये शांति पाठ इतनी शॉर्ट नोटिस पे आप आए, और थैंक यू उसके लिए भी।
You're
आ,
welcome.
और जुबिन, अब तुम्हारे पास जितना भी टाइम है वो तुम्हारे पास है। तुम अपनी सारी नॉलेज शेयर करो, जितने न्यू मेंबर्स हैं, ओल्ड मेंबर्स हैं, सबके साथ आज हम तुम्हें सुनते हैं। बहुत टाइम तुम हमें
Sure,
सुनते रहे हो।
sure. Thank you, Swati ji and Sucheta ji, for the beginning. So let me just start with my screen share. Okay. Can you see my screen?
नो।
Okay. Just a moment, let me just check. Is it visible now?
आ गया आ गया।
Okay, great. Okay. Let me know if screen is fully visible. Okay.
अब
Can
ठीक
you
है।
see
हाँ,
the
यस
slides?
यस।
Okay, great. Okay. So hi guys. My name is Zubin. I have been making bioenzymes since last year or so. So, is it fine in English or Hindi and English both?
Both would be
Okay.
better. Both the language. English कर दीजिए.
ठीक है. Okay, fine. Okay. So, ये पूरा शुरू हुआ with a little push from my mother. She used to do all the puja and all, and I used to grow all kind of flowers and all. But eventually, flowers kept reducing, and I was not able to give her flowers for her puja, and she used to get it from market, and that's how it all started. Then she realized that there are a lot of flowers that she is getting from market. Why we are just throwing it away? Why you are not doing anything? And I am also working from home, so yeah, that was one of also benefit for me to think on all these kind of things. So yeah, that's how we did little search and all, and after that I came to know something called bioenzymes and this thing. I did lot of search, but yeah, being IT professional, I am able to find lot of things, but it was all scattered, and I realized I need some good platform to understand it uh, fully and in a structured way, and that's how I joined Bioenzyme Entrepreneur Academy last year, and after that it changed every possible reason for a bioenzyme and for any ingredients that we see in front of us, especially when it's going to the waste. So from kitchen, I literally stand by in morning that, and I was observing what all things are going in a waste, and how can we preserve all of them, and how can we utilize maximum of it. So, so far we were making all this compost and all, but we were not satisfied. But from flowers, yes, I got a little breakthrough to bioenzyme, and from rose flowers petals, I started with all these experiments, and yeah. बीईए के साथ जुड़ने के बाद पूरा समझ आया कि एक्चुअल में एंजाइम्स होता क्या है, कैसे काम करता है, एक्चुअल वे में कैसे उसको फर्मेंट करना चाहिए ताकि सबसे बेनिफिशियल रिजल्ट्स मिले, और even combination and best practices which needs to be followed. Otherwise, you will get all the shortcuts to use yeast and all to, make it quicker and use it just like that. But no, uh, there is a structured way. So there are always the best quality of bioenzyme that we are able to make using lemon peels and soap nuts. Soap nuts used to be, largely used in our past, and it was a grand success for all kind of cleaning stuff. So uh, we have upgraded, we have fastened up our lives, and we are just finding ready to use products, especially being in metros and semi urban cities. We are always in a hurry to, you know finish up the things and just go back to, our work and everything. But yeah, at some point it has to be broken. uh, as Swati ji asked me about birding and all, during bird census and all, I met lot of students who are working in biodiversity and the pottery stuff. So that's where we discussed lot of sustainable ways which are possible in today's world as well. And from that we came to know, yeah, actually we are avoiding our own roots, and we are just making a gap between ground and our legs, and that's where all the problems are happening. So uh, the other aspect is like, for the environment, we are seeing everyone is talking what the environment is getting hotter and hotter nowadays, and it's just getting out of control, unpredictable, and making lot of disasters, and the frequency is just keep increasing. But what can we do? You and me are not going to go every day and plant a tree, and we are not going to work actively on daily basis to improve it, and we are not going to stop our day to day routine just to follow or save environment at its best. Otherwise we will be simply out of the society. So keeping it in a blender way, we have to follow sustainable practices. There are so many other practices as well, but let's talk about bioenzymes today. So bioenzyme can be made from the kitchen waste, and there is always lot of things from kitchen that can be used uh, to make the bioenzymes, and anything and everything that is coming out of kitchen can be used. There are lemon peels, jaggery, and water. The ratio is always 1, 3, and 10. And even the rice water that we used to throw away for, after cleaning the rice and all, is also one of the best bioenzyme that can be used for variety of purposes. Also, we need to follow a few more better practices, like ratio needs to be ensured. Jaggery, we must use brown jaggery, and not white sugar or anything. We can use molasses and all, but not white sugar. Also, we need to make sure that water is clean or drinkable water can do to start with. We need to use always. We need to use a plastic container, not a glass container. So plastic container has a ability to expand. Expand a little bit when gas is formed inside. And also we need to release the gas regularly on daily basis for initial period. After that, it will be taken care. Also, we need to store it in a darker place, not and to avoid direct sunlight or extreme heat or extreme uh, extreme cold. So we can just put it in a refrigerator and wait for 3 months. It won't work. So yeah. Yeah. Apart from that, we need to follow the hygienity of all the peels and flowers and all the ingredients. We need to wash it before putting it for fermentation. So if we are not cleaning it, there are high chances that your batch can go wrong and it won't survive fully. So the beauty part is we can use our own bioenzyme itself to clean all these peels and all, and which is a similar way that we are using bioenzyme to clean vegetables that we are getting it from market. They are all full of pesticides, and especially fruits have a lot of insects on it. So if we are just putting a little bit of bioenzyme in a bucket, and we are just putting fruits and vegetables for 10-15 minutes, we are able to see all the differences. Also, the experiment that we had is after we are cleaning vegetables and fruits using bioenzymes. Even if we are not keeping it inside freeze, and if we are keeping it on a table, it still doesn't get ripen and easily, and it's usable for long time. So that is one of the best benefit that we have seen so far. So the sustainable ways that we are all looking for, and uh, we are thinking that lot of unwanted or lot of chemical is going inside water and inside river and our oceans. But the third largest part of the waste chemical or the harmful chemical is going from our homes, and we are not aware about it at all. So if we want to change the nature, if we want to do something for improving the nature, this is the right place to start with. We need to replace all the chemicals from our home. You can easily spot at least 5 chemicals at your home right away. So that is one of the best or initial step we can take. And always, as far as we are reducing harmful chemicals, it's not going to be just useful for us, but also useful for nature, because bioenzyme is not just a chemical, it's aerobic bacteria. It works on, it does its duty. It's a catalyst. It eats all the bad bacterias and all the dirts and grease that are available on our clothes or anything. And after doing its duty, if it's going to a drainage or going through a river, it's also cleaning a whole river and all the possible clogs in our drainage and all. So that is one of a sustainable way to keep our home cleaner, and that is always a beginning. So yeah. So in nature, out of 5 elements, there are 3 elements that we can count on day-to-day basis. One of them is land, without which we cannot stand; water, without which we cannot survive; and air, without which we cannot breathe. And all three of them can be impacted or improved using bioenzymes. And of course, there are all other ways, but this is one of a sustainable way which anyone can make, which anyone can use, which anyone can distribute anytime, anywhere, and in all possible ways that one can think of. Wherever you just need to open your eyes, wherever you see any chemical being used, you can just think of alternative using a bioenzyme, and it's always possible. And nowadays in the era of AI, why not to use it to find alternate solution for this sustainable living. It always gives a better formula for all kind of chemicals you can think of. So that's one of the best thing. So talking about land, yeah, for bioenzyme, breaks down lot of organic matters, and it helps to reduce landfills in a drastic way. Also, it's not like other chemicals, but yeah, it needs to be used in a very slow, very low ratio, and always a diluted one. Whenever we are diluting it in a water, it multiplies its own self, and it makes a huge impact on the applied areas. And there are a lot of researches and lot of surveys even experiments that have been happened. Even recent one was like in Bangalore, after a flood recovery site. They have spreaded bioenzyme to control the order and the possible all possible spread of diseases, and that has been one of a successful event also. And yeah, for water, aqua life is getting disturbed. And if many of us might know that the oxygen that is being produced is the oxygen that is being produced by trees is lesser than the oxygen is being produced by the plants that are inside the ocean. So uh, the ocean is one of the biggest source for producing the oxygen, and all our waste, all our careless practices for throwing all this kind of waste inside a river or water or any other water bodies is going to oceans, and ultimately it's harming those plants inside the ocean. And that's how we are struggling for oxygen. And so not just trees, but ocean is one of the best source. And if bioenzyme is going inside the ocean, it's going to make a miracle for the ocean life, aquatic life, their survival. All of must have seen a lot of plastic is getting stuck in aqua life. So that's one of a thing that can be improved. For air also, recently Delhi is using bioenzyme to spray to control the pollution. So it simply goes in air, and it simply controls the volatile organic compound inside the air, and it just cleans it up. And you can simply feel the difference once you spray it regularly in your home and uh, in your surrounding areas. So these are one of my experiments, few of them, and the flowers that I used to talk about regarding the puja and all. So this the green plant of lily was completely dried out, and some due to some effect or something, and I had all the red leaves on that, and there was no chance to revive it, and I lost all the hopes. But somehow I applied watermelon peels bioenzyme on it, just twice or three times in a month, and that too diluted one, just 10 ml in 1 liter bottle, and I just applied it. And in in just next month, I saw fresh leaves, and you can just see the freshness and the you know the green part of the leaves that is being formed. And the other flowers, yeah, I have never this plant, the pink flowers plant is 2 3 years old, and I never saw this many flowers of bunch in a bunch in this way. And this was just first time that I saw so many flowers. And this hibiscus plant, uh, I got it just it was just a 2 month plant, and there was not a single flower point uh, for when I flower point when I got it home. And I just sprayed bioenzyme on it because there are a lot of millibugs on typically on hibiscus plant. So I sprayed onion bioenzyme, very diluted one, and then I sprayed citrus bioenzyme, and I suddenly saw so many flower shoots, and all together it started working. So I was little worried that there are less leaves and more flowers. So I stopped applying bioenzyme, but till today I am getting at least 2 to 3 flowers per day, and that is one of the best miracle I have ever seen yet. Also for home care, yeah, I have successfully replaced all the chemicals from my home. So floor cleaner, dishwash, toilet cleaner, and laundry wash, and all five of them are completely replaced. Even for hand wash and body wash, it's working. And for shampoo, I am still working on it because there are a lot of ingredients that are required for shampoo. And for the best part for floor cleaner and dishwash is now that my kid is also not worried that this has some stains or something is left or like that. So whenever we are putting our vessels for cleaning, we are just spraying little bit of bioenzyme, and we just keep it for a time, for a while, and when we are cleaning it, it's just magical, and it's just gets clean very easily. For laundry, one of best use I have ever done yet is I had a white T-shirt. It had 2, 3, darks, stains, and which is why I was not using it for last 2, 3 years. So it was very dull, and whole white color was shaded off. But I just soaked it overnight in a rose bioenzyme, and on the next day it was whole white again. Yet the darker stain was not removed, but otherwise whole T-shirt was amazing, and I was like, it's just looking as a new one. That was one of the biggest experience for laundry cleaning. Yeah, for laundry we are using soap nuts and citrus together. So I'm infusing soap nuts in citrus bioenzyme, and that practice is very useful for me. So I'm using at least same soap nuts 3 times, and I'm getting so I'm taking 1 bowl of soap nut, 2 bowl of citrus bioenzyme, and 2 bowl of water. And I keep it only for 15 days, and I get infused soap nut bioenzyme ready. So I I repeat this process for 3 times, and I'm getting infused solution for all the possible purpose that we have discussed, and it has a really amazing effect, and also doubles the quantity of enzyme that we are making. And soap nuts are also really good so in all the cleaning properties, so and we are able to reuse it also. And even after using for 3 times, the residue that is left, we are using it as a scrub and as a degreaser. So that's also one of the best use. The basil leaves that we are using is also one of the most antiseptic thing. So in last Diwali, my hand was burned, and it was really a dark burn that you can see red parts. It was a fresh pick when I just got burned. So I just applied burnol for 2 times, and along with that, I started spraying rose bioenzyme and basil bioenzyme. So and within just 15 days, my skin got recovered, and it without any dark spots. You can just see that. So that was biggest miracle for me. that I was never expecting that it would happen actually. But yeah, I applied it truly, and whenever I was getting itching from the burns, I was just spraying the bioenzyme, and it recovered fully. And I can really see the difference. So even I have a 6-year-old kid. He used to get injured. I mean, from small injuries from play, and we just used to spray bioenzyme. Nothing else. No, nothing else. No Dettol for cleaning. No any other antiseptics. We just sprayed. We just stop the blood and we just spray the bioenzyme. That's it. Apart from the home practices, we need to follow conservations for all our habitats, ecosystems, and biodiversity. So we as a human has only one habitat left, or from ever we have only one habitat to live. So bioenzyme is literally one of them, which needs to be spreaded in all the corners where pollution has reached, even on the north and south corner of the earth also, because it's melting in a broader way. So this is one of a thing that can really make the impact. Also the ecosystems that we have discussed, either it's on land, it's on what it's inside a water, or it's in the air, they are all getting polluted, and we need to just take care of all the ecosystems. Yeah. So when I begin, this is the rainbow that I created using bioenzymes. So you can just spot all the different rose bioenzyme, soapnut, citrus, basil, lemongrass, onion, uh, uh, rice wash water, garlic, and all kind of bioenzymes were there. And I just started with these things, and I never stopped after that. And this also helped me in over a year. I collected more than 1,000 plastic bottles, 1 liter plastic bottles from different areas. Wherever I go, wherever I see there is a 1 liter plastic bottle nearby, I just pick it up, I just take it home, I just make bioenzyme, I just use it, and I just use it to give it back to my friends and families also. So that's also giving a dual benefit to reuse the plastic. Also, yeah, apart from using individual bioenzymes, combination of bioenzyme can always work. In our BEA resource section, there are lot of documents and researches which has so many useful insights that you can go through, and they can open so many doors for us to use bioenzymes wisely, or to make to use or to make based practices. Yeah. And the beauty of bioenzyme is like it always gets stronger with the age. The older bioenzyme you have, the better solution you are going to make. So start batching, and always keep it a sustainable way, and try to store it. Even if I'm not going to use bioenzyme, a particular bioenzyme. Let's say I had a lavender flower and I'm not going to use it anywhere. Still, I have made it and I have kept it. Uh, and it's right beside on my table in a very small bottle. But yeah, it feels really good, and it gives different experience. And so I'm not sure where I'll be going to use, but yeah, it's getting older and finer with the age. So yeah, always need to pay forward. So this is my little kid who is representing bioenzyme in one of our society event, and we went for Narmada Parikrama in Gujarat. There is a river where we do the parikrama of a river, and we were more than 30 people who were doing the parikrama, and we offered bioenzyme in the river throughout the journey. and everyone had a great experience, and we felt truly blessed and satisfied doing such activity. So keep exploring these kind of ways, and keep a sustainable life going on, and also pay it forward to the next generation because they are going to need more than us. Thank you so much.
राजा, बहुत बढ़िया स्टोरी थी तुम्हारी, और काफी अच्छे अच्छे न्यू न्यू पॉइंट्स दिखे, मतलब जो तुम्हारा पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस था ना, रोज बायो
जी
एंजाइम और ये सब, मतलब जब तक हम खुद नहीं यूज करें, हम मतलब जैसे कई बार होता है ना, कई लोग आते हैं कि नहीं, हमें एंजाइम बनाना है, और नहीं हमें बायो एंजाइम प्रोडक्ट बनाना है, लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि जैसे पर्सनल जब तक तुम एक्सपीरियंस ना करो ना एंजाइम को, मतलब एक एंजाइम बहुत, मतलब जितने हम लोग हैं
राइट
पैशनेट हैं
राइट
उसको लेके, मतलब कोई जो आके बहुत ऐसे इजीली बोलते ना एंजाइम के प्रोडक्ट बनाए, तो लगता है कि ये इतना भी नहीं है, ये बहुत खास चीज है।
करेक्ट यस एग्जैक्टली
तो अभी किसी के कुछ क्वेश्चंस हो आप पूछ सकते हैं आप। और मोनिका, तुम्हारा ना म्यूट कर लो, तुम्हारे वहां से थोड़ी सी डिस्टरबेंस आ रही है।
अच्छा।
मोनिका, हाँ उसको म्यूट कर
हाँ
लो।
हाँ। ओके।
अगर कोई क्वेश्चन है, हाँ क्वेश्चन पूछ लो।
मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है।
जी
तो जो बायोएंजाइम बनाने का प्रोसीजर आपने बताया कि अगर एक बटल लेके उसके अंदर जो
जी
उसको 10 पार्ट्स वाटर रहेगा, 3 पार्ट्स जिसका बायोएंजाइम बना रहा हूँ उसका
जी
छीला रहेगा,
उसके बाद
और एक 1 पार्ट में एक 1 पार्ट जगरी रहेगा, राइट?
यस यस
अच्छा। ये इसी तरीके से हम किसी के भी किसी फ्रूट्स या किसी भी फ्लावर का बना सकते
यस 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 but for
हैं। और कितना
fruits
दिन
I
लगता है?
suggest yes. See, it takes lot of effort to grow a fruit, right? So if possible, take all the edible part and use it somewhere else, and use the peels which has more content to make bioenzymes.
ओके। और एवरीडे एक बार करके वो गैस को निकालना पड़ेगा,
Gee,
कैप
initial
खुल
days
के?
may yes, initial days may you have to follow that practice, but otherwise you will just get the idea that there is no more gas and you can just stop, opening the lids and all.
Okay, so then it is done when there is no more gas.
Yes, yes. No, no. It's
Okay.
like initial 15 days you'll get the gas, and after that it will just start getting settled down.
So how many days it will take for it to finish?
Ideally, it's 15 to 20 days, but in a for different ingredients, time can vary in days, and based on jackery also it makes lot of effect. So based on the different trials, you will be getting more and more idea, and you can just reach to a point where you can just stop opening the leads.
और सागर,
Okay.
टॉप पे बॉटल को
हाँ,
थोड़ा खाली भी छोड़ना है, मतलब ये नहीं कि एकदम बॉटल का पानी तुमने एकदम फुल फिल कर दिया।
जी right.
okay, understood. Thank you. And for general purpose use, कौन किसका एंजाइम सबसे बेस्ट है किसी भी चीज
सिट्रस
को यूज?
सिट्रस है, राइस वॉश वाटर है। राइस वॉश वाटर में एक ही लिमिटेशन है, यू नीड टू यूज इट इन 15 days और सो। उसके बाद में इट स्टार्टेड गेटिंग स्मेल, बैड स्मेल एंड ऑल। अदरवाइज व्हाट एक एक्सपेरिमेंट मैंने किया है जिसमें 1 लीटर बॉटल में 1 पार्ट सिट्रस बायोएंजाइम और 3 पार्ट्स राइस वॉश बायोएंजाइम, और वो सॉल्यूशन में 1 महीने से ज्यादा यूज कर पाया था। सो दैट यू कैन ट्राई, दैट वाज आल्सो अ गुड एक्सपीरियंस।
Okay.
तुम सागर
And
नीम का ट्राई करना हो तो नीम का ट्राई कर सकते हो, अगर तुमको वैरायटी मतलब थोड़ा और एक्स्ट्रा में जाना है ना, तो नीम को कर सकते हो,
okay,
एंटीबैक्टीरियल है।
okay. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
रमेश जी, गुंजन, नेहा।
Hi, Chaitanya here.
जी चैतन्य जी बताइए।
Okay, yeah, thanks for the good session and informative. Yeah.
Thank you.
So there are multiple questions. First thing is I would like to know that when you are making it in bulk, like when you are going above like 60 liters, like 100 liters, so
Yes.
challenge comes like we have to first collect those peels in bulk
Yes.
quantity.
Yes. Yes.
So the challenge what I'm facing is that there are sellers, there are vendors, but they only can provide like 4 kgs to 5 kgs peels over a day. So how do you handle such challenges? कैसे इसको handle करते हो? Because if we store it in like in some bag or in some container with water, it gets some maggots
Spoiled.
or
Yeah.
something else. Yeah. So
Correct. Correct.
please help.
So maybe if you are getting just 4 or 5 kg from one vendor, you can count on more than one vendors, multiple vendors.
But that's the challenge because I can get
Yeah,
like
I understand.
40 kgs in like 4 or 5 days. So maybe if
I
you have
think
some
that
idea.
that should work. At least 3 days should work. So let's say for one day you got 4 kg, another day you got 4 kg. You can start the batch on a first day itself and just try start keep adding the ingredients and the equal jaggery
Okay.
in the required water.
Gradually. Okay.
अच्छा,
For
मैंने
first,
लास्ट ईयर ऐसा जुबिन ये किया था चैतन्य जी। तो हम क्या
Okay.
करते थे, हम ना नोट कर लेते थे कि आज हमने इतना डाला है पील इसमें,
जी जी
और वो लिख लेते थे क्योंकि भूल जाते थे।
हम्म।
और लास्ट में जैगरी डाला था, मतलब जब सब हमारा वो पील्स इकट्ठा हो गया ना
अच्छा
कि इतना चाहिए हमें, उसके बाद एंड में जैगरी डाला था। योगिनी जी
अच्छा, तो स्टार्टिंग में हमें
हाँ
पील्स एंड वाटर को बढ़ाते जाना है।
जी जी जी
आप
So,
पानी ले लो ना, जितना
can I
आपको
add,
पानी लेना है। हाँ
can I add something to
हाँ
this?
हाँ योगिनी
श्योर
जी।
मैम।
So, हम लोग जब whenever we are making in bulk, na, it's about like 60 liters, you said. So you know the capacity of the container. What you do is you follow the volumetric method here. Like you
Okay.
need to add 60% of water first, 60% of the volume of the container, then 10% would be your jaggery. So your jaggery solution is ready. And then you start adding your peels till the capacity reaches to 80% of the entire container. So this is called as daily dump process, which we often use for when you are making bioenzymes in bulk. And then once you
Correct.
reach your 80%, you mark the date and your fermentation begins from that date. And try and complete it
Okay.
within 15 days. Beyond that, it becomes a bit of a hassle.
Right, right. Yeah. That's a challenge. Yeah.
So this is how you make
Thanks.
a bulk batch.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Yogini ma'am. Yeah.
Most welcome.
And yeah. Next question is Zubin, you just told about this rice washed water bioenzyme. So what is like actual use of that bioenzyme? Like where is most effective? Like how can we use it effectively in some way?
it can be used in a multiple way. It can be a regular home cleaner, it can be a skin healer, it can be a hair cleaner. Even I even apply it for regrow the hair and all. So yeah, it's one of a hair bioenzyme that we can think of. So I just spray it half an hour before the bath on the hair, on in the scalp, and then I go for a bath and then I do the regular shampoo, and yeah, it works well. I can
Wow.
feel
Okay.
the difference. Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for nice session. Yeah.
Thank you.
योगिनी जी, आप अब न्यू मेंबर्स के साथ आप कनेक्ट कर लो।
हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
Now,
Yeah, और
I
कोई
have,
question शायद.
I have one question.
जी.
Can I
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we need to clean our washing machine monthly, isn't it? So I try to
Correct.
use this bioenzyme for cleaning my washing machine. What I do, as ever I heard from somewhere, you can add soda, खाने वाला soda, and bioenzyme, citrus bioenzyme. So
जी.
I don't know what ratio it could be because my machine is not getting cleaned properly after using this. So anybody can help me how much I should use it's front load 7 kg machine.
Maybe my initial experience with the washing machine was like we used to fill the water overnight and we used to apply some bioenzyme. And on the next morning, we just put the clothes inside it and we just wash it. And if we are using bioenzyme on regular basis, there is a lesser need of cleaning the tub and all. So my tub is clean from last 6 months. I didn't got any requirement to clean it up, and and the junks that used to get stuck inside in the side walls is also reduced in a drastic way. And even the water input had a lot of issues with the detergent, and it had lot of small particles, and it was blocking the input. And after I started using the bioenzyme as a detergent, it all gone away, and I didn't even realize that these issues are solved.
सुचेता जी, आपकी हो सकता है मशीन साफ हो गई हो।
नहीं, मैं ट्राई करती हूँ, मतलब
नहीं,
देखती
मतलब
हूँ।
जैसे वो बता रहे हैं ना जुबिन की, अगर आप कपड़े उससे धो रहे हो तो वो वैसे ही साफ हो रहा होगा।
हो तो जाना चाहिए, लेकिन
तो
वो
साफ है, साफ है।
ओके। ओके, थैंक यू।
गुंजन, पूछो तुमको क्या पूछना है।
Yeah, thank you, Zubin ji. Very interesting
Thank you.
sharing.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you, please, आप laundry के लिए और utensils के लिए क्या कौन-कौन से bioenzymes use करते हैं और
जी
कैसे?
for laundry majority rose bioenzyme and soap nut and citrus all mix. And for dishwash and
मतलब
all,
rose and citrus 50-50?
oh yeah, can do that. Yes.
Okay.
So as I
Okay.
mentioned, I used to infuse in soap nut. So I infuse a soap nut with water and citrus bioenzyme, and that's how the solution gets prepared. And after that, I take infused solution, half part and half part rose bioenzyme.
Okay. Okay. And for utensils?
For utensils, I use soap nut solution, and I add either lemongrass or basil or or any or maybe neem and anything that any antiseptic thing, even lemongrass.
Okay.
And even recently, I started using marigold. So whichever batch is coming out, I do the experiment with the cleaning stuff, and yeah, it works out.
Okay.
एंजाइम से सारी क्लीनिंग हो जाती है। मतलब हमें पहले ये लगता है ना कि सिर्फ सिट्रस से होगी, ऐसा नहीं है। अगर तुम्हारे पास एलोवेरा का भी है ना, उसको भी तुम बर्तन धोने में यूज करोगे तो उससे भी क्लीन हो जाता है। मतलब हाँ, मैंने भी एक ट्राई किया था। वैसे ज्यादातर तो मैं संतरे वाले का ही यूज करती हूँ,
जी
लेकिन एलोवेरा से भी किया तो एलोवेरा से भी क्लीनिंग हुई, तो इसका मतलब सारी एंजाइम क्लीन तो कर ही देते हैं।
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच। और मैंने एक ड्रमस्टिक का बायोएंजाइम बनाया है और उसमें
Oh,
बहुत खराब स्मेल आ रही है। इज इट कि वो ड्रमस्टिक से ऐसा आता है या वो मेरा बायोएंजाइम खराब हो गया?
अगर कलर चेंज नहीं हुआ है, उस पे कोई ब्लैक मार्क्स वगैरह नहीं है, तो इट्स ऑल गुड। एंड स्मेल यू कैन इट विल जस्ट गो विद द टाइम, नॉट एन इश्यू। ड्रमस्टिक इज वन ऑफ अ बेस्ट वेजिटेबल क्लीनर आई वुड से। अगर आपके पास वो है तो आप उससे वेजिटेबल क्लीन कर सकते हैं। इट्स वन ऑफ द बेस्ट सॉल्यूशन।
हाँ, पर ओके थैंक्स, बट उसमें से इतनी स्मेल आ रही है कि आई डोंट, आई थिंक वो खराब हो गया।
बट व्हेन यू विल डाइल्यूट इन अ वाटर इट विल गो अवे।
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच।
हाँ जी रमेश जी।
Hi. Can we use fruit pulp also instead of just the peel? Some regrown fruits, no, they are very sour. So wanted to use that instead of throwing.
Which kind of fruits?
Mango. Some what happens is in our tree, some mangoes are falling. They are very sour.
Okay.
We cannot eat those. They have a lot of pulp.
Okay. Yeah, but we need to make sure that it's not rotten and all. If it's all fresh, we can use it.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
और किसी के क्वेश्चंस हैं क्या अभी? अगर हो चुका तो योगिनी जी, रमेश जी आपका हैंड रेज है, अभी क्वेश्चन रहता है?
नहीं, हो गया खत्म।
अच्छा ठीक है, योगिनी जी आप फिर न्यू मेंबर्स के साथ हैं।
न्यू मेंबर्स मेरे ख्याल से इधर रमेश जी, सागर जी, आई एम सीइंग हिम फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम, एंड आल्सो अदुर्ती जी, एंड who is this Xiaomi 14? आप अगर नाम चेंज करेंगे, आपका नाम लिखेंगे तो अच्छा होगा। मेरी तरफ से मैं जुबिन जी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद बोलना चाहूंगी, क्योंकि ही हिमसेल्फ मैसेज मी, अगर आज कोई कर नहीं रहा है तो मैं कर लूंगा। So that is really nice of you, Zubin, and
Thank
your
you.
presentation was also not ready at that time. It was around 11
Oh,
o'clock.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
within such a short period of time, you did such a lovely job. इतना अच्छे से आपने presentation भी तैयार किया, and of course, if you're doing, you can explain it very well. तो वो दिख रहा है कि आपने कितना मैंने experience लिया है बायोएंजाइम्स बनाने और use करने में. So,
All thanks to Bioenzyme Academy.
absolutely, and thanks to you. I want more and more people like you coming up कि मैं कर लेता हूँ करके. We should, you know. So that's how a community grows, right?
Yes, right. Exactly.
Yeah. So thank you so much once again.
Thank you.
So
Thank you. My pleasure.
new members, I want the new members to know, understand कैसे लगा आपको? How was your thing? How did you find the first session? Because अब तक तो I think, is this your first session which you have joined for the monthly session, or the second one, third one? थोड़ा सा आप बताएंगे तो I'll get an idea.
Yeah, first one.
First one?
Yeah,
I
first
think it is the
one.
second or third one for me.
Oh, all right, all right.
Second
So,
or third for me. Yeah.
okay, second for you. Okay. So, you know what? In BA, we have these monthly sessions on every first of the month, where we have a speaker and a moderator. So we want more and more people to come forward. इससे क्या हो जाता है ना, एक base बन जाता है. You learn how to present your thoughts, your free everything, and moderation में how to operate Zoom and everything, like what Swati ji is doing. ये सारा आपको आ जाता है. So this is also a learning, a kind of a learning. This is also a kind of a learning which we do. So yes, on the 1st of July, we have sessions on bioenzyme, and on every Monday, we have a learning session. Every Monday, 7 o'clock. So learning sessions is all about everything, rather. एक बारी compliances का हुआ था, Samira ji had taken, then there was bioenzymes also, then there was how to operate Zoom, how to make your own content. Abhi most probably will be having how to operate your Insta account also to get a greater reach from our own very own Swati ji. So ये सब कुछ चलता रहता है Bioenzymes Academy में. Also, how many of you have visited the website? Because there are a lot of things on the website as well, which we can just go through and understand and imbibe also. So how many of us have gone through the website?
Yeah, I have visited.
You have ना?
Yeah,
So website पे भी काफी सारी जानकारी मिलती रहती है, and also we do have programs coming up, so one can join and understand the entire how only bioenzymes are not restricted to your personal care and home care. So ये सब आप समझ सकेंगे. So और तो मेरी तरफ से और कुछ नहीं है. अगर if you all want to know something, you can please go ahead and ask me.
और मैं तो ये बोलूंगी कि अगर जो भी न्यू मेंबर्स हैं और उनका कुछ एक्स्ट्रा नॉलेज, मतलब उनकी भी कोई ऐसी नॉलेज शेयरिंग है, तो मंडे वाले सेशन में वो लोग भी ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि वो सोचे कि अभी हम नए हैं अगर आपके कुछ भी ऐसा स्किल है जो आपको लगता है कि हम सबको सिखा सकते हैं, तो आप में से कोई भी मतलब हमें बता सकता है।
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, जी.
तो सेशन
तो
जुबिन, तुम वो प्लेज तुम ही कर दो।
एक क्वेश्चन है, ये
अच्छा,
मंडे का सेशन का लिंक कहाँ मिलेगा?
ग्रुप में आते हैं, लिंक्स आते हैं। जब भी मीटिंग होगी ना,
मैं
आपको
तो
ग्रुप में सारे लिंक मिल जाते हैं।
मैं नहीं हूँ ग्रुप में, मुझे तो ऐसे ही डायरेक्ट मिला लिंक।
आप कौन से ग्रुप,
डीएम,
मतलब आप मेंबर
एक
हो
जन ने,
एंजाइम एकेडमी के?
नहीं, मुझे एक जन ने डीएम किया, वो मेंबर है, उसने भेजा था
अच्छा, आप
मुझे।
भी ज्वाइन करो, देखो।
हाँ, कैसे करना था?
बीए का वेबसाइट है, उस पे सारे डिटेल्स है, और आप
अच्छा अच्छा,
उसके थ्रू ज्वाइन कर सकते हो।
ठीक है। या
हाँ जी, मोनिका। मोनिका, अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ।
હા,
बोलो।
તો હું ગુજરાતીમાં બોલું.
हाँ जी।
बोलो, हम सब समझेंगे।
મારો મારો એક ક્વેશ્ચન છે. આપણે
हम्म
जी।
કપડા ધોઈએ જ્યારે એન્ઝાઇમમાં,
हम्म।
તો પલાળીને રાખવા કેટલો ટાઈમ રાખી શકીએ?
रात भर रखा था इन्होंने।
હા, આઈડિયલી કલાક 2 કલાક રાખો તો પણ વાંધો નથી, અને
હા,
આખી રાત રાખો તો વધારે સારું છે।
ઓકે.
डिपेंड करता है कितना
जी।
कैसा वो है। अगर आपको लग रहा है बहुत ज्यादा है, तो ज्यादा देर रख दो। फ्रेश है, जैसे कई बार होता है ना, बस स्वेट वाला है कि आप वॉक पे गए और हल्का फुल्का, तो आप उसको वैसे ही चला दो।
ઠીક, ઓકે, ચાલો, થેન્ક યુ.
वेलकम।
अच्छा मोनिका, तुम हैंड डाउन कर लो अपना। अभी है कोई और क्वेश्चन?
प्लीज ट्रांसलेट। जिनको
इन्होंने बोला,
गुजराती
उन्होंने पूछा कि, मतलब मुझे भी ऐसे गुजराती वैसे नहीं आती, लेकिन वो इतनी हिंदी थी कि उन्होंने पूछा कि आप कपड़े कितनी देर के लिए डिप किए थे, है ना जुबिन? फिर उन्होंने कहा रात भर के लिए।
यस, राइट राइट। आइडियली रात, पूरी रात रखना इज नॉट मतलब रिक्वायर्ड एट ऑल, बट 1 घंटा इज मैक्सिमम। इट विल वर्क, it will definitely work, because after that also washing machine maybe it's going to stay for a while, right? It will make lot of effect while water is getting filled up in a machine।
और रोज बायोएंजाइम ना एज अ फैब्रिक सॉफ्टनर का काम करता है। तो
yes।
सिट्रस के साथ अगर आपके जैसे ये भी डाल सकते हो, साथ में थोड़ा सा नीम भी डाल लो, एंटीबैक्टीरियल। अगर आपके बच्चे हैं या आपके घर में मतलब सीनियर सिटीजन टाइप के लोग हैं, जिनके मतलब कईयों को यूरिन प्रॉब्लम होती है, शुगर की वजह से दिक्कत होती है, तो आप उसको, मतलब मैं ज्यादातर जो भी है ऐसे लोगों को यही बोलती हूँ कि आप बाल्टी में या तो अपने वो कपड़े डिप कर दो थोड़ी देर, और उसके बाद सुखा दो, मतलब एंजाइम में डिप करके ना। तो बड़े बूढ़ों के लिए भी ऐसे एंजाइम को आप यूज कर सकते हो।
हाँ, मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है कि जो लॉन्ड्री वॉश एंजाइम से बनाया जाता है, रोज और लेमन का, तो क्या वो हम लोग वॉशिंग मशीन पे भी यूज कर सकते हैं, जो टॉप
yes
लोड वॉशिंग
yes
मशीन, वहाँ पे
absolutely।
कोई
yes,
प्रॉब्लम नहीं है उसमें?
कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं।
ओके,
जुबिन
I
उसी
use
में
it,
यूज करता है।
yes, I use it daily।
ओके, ग्रेट।
Even in fact, the fun part is I am collecting from my near and dear ones that please store all the lemon peels. I'll collect it in a weekend or so, and I'll just make more and more by enzyme, and I'll also give you some samples so you can try and all, and you can just share the experience। That's the better way to engage in a community and spread the bioenzyme।
तुम किसी ना, अगर आसपास मंदिर वगैरह भी है ना, उनको
जी।
भी बोल सकते हो कि हम, मैं आप, अगर कई बार होता है ना हमारे पास बन बहुत ज्यादा रहता है, और लेकिन अभी हमारे पास रखा होता है कि क्या करें,
यस
मंदिर में
यस।
भी दे दो कि हमारी तरफ से एक होता है ना,
जी,
सोसाइटी कम्युनिटी के लिए ये।
I already do that. Yes.
हाँ,
जी.
I think Mr. Fernando also has joined for the first time from Sri Lanka.
श्रीलंका से ना, हाँ।
Mr. Fernando, how was your experience? Good evening.
So I'm Maureen. I've been there with you for past.
अच्छा,
Okay.
Hi,
So
Maureen.
Maureen, you should be with us more and more often so that we don't get mistaken.
Exactly. I've not been able to be consistent, but I used to go through the recording.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now that I'm online, I have a question. Now, when
जी.
you use it as an air freshener, I have a doubt. Does bioenzyme emit oxygen or carbon dioxide? I'm a bit confused with this. You say you refresh the air. How does that happen?
Oh yeah. So regarding the air, as far as you are spraying it in a small particles, it just creates the foam. I mean, kind of small water particles in the air, which is always there. I mean, even in any humid environment, if you go and if you check the air, you'll find a lot of water particles. So if bioenzyme is going there, it's going to really work well. So and the other experience is related to air is like Swati ji shared that one of the experience with lemongrass bioenzyme for mosquitoes, and I diligently use it. So it has one of the best effect for mosquitoes and all. So I just spray it throughout the room and I just keep it all open, and there are no mosquitoes coming inside.
How do you dilute?
Uh,
Is there a
uh,
ratio?
1:10 ratio. 1 ml in
Sorry.
10 ml. Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. I'll try it from tomorrow. I was down with chikungunya last 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Sure.
तो जुबिन तुम प्लेज कर लो, करवा लो।
Swati, I don't have that.
प्लेज में भी
जी.
मेरा क्या ना, फोन ने रीसेट ले लिया, उसने कहा बहुत इसमें डेटा आ गया, इसको रीसेट ही हो जाओ तुम में। ठीक है, मैं सब अपने मन मन में बोल लेना वैसे, क्योंकि आप सब म्यूट हो, बोल भी सकते हो। I pledge to embrace and promote the use of bioenzymes to protect our soil, air, and water. I commit to making and using bioenzyme for organic waste management, reducing chemical pollutants, and fostering sustainable ecosystems. Together, we will safeguard our environment and create a cleaner, healthier world for all. Yoga, thank you. तो अब नेक्स्ट मंडे मिलते हैं। नेक्स्ट मंडे की मीटिंग जितने न्यू मेंबर्स हैं जरूर ज्वाइन करो, नई काफी नॉलेज मिलेगी आपके। देखो कितने